Hey guys, so it's been some time since I've made a video on this channel, and today we are going to be discussing a theory that I came across while I was doing some research to help me with my obsessive compulsive disorder. So that theory that I came across is all about the mentality of how you think about your OCD, and the idea is, instead of saying I am, you say that I have. So by saying I am OCD or I am whatever, you're basically giving your mental disability. So for me, I've got OCD. So for me, I used to say I am OCD. And by saying that, I'm giving my OCD power over me. I am letting it rule my life. And I let this go on for 11 years of my life. I let the OCD control every aspect of my life. And it wasn't until I was serious about my recovery that I came across this mentality. And I didn't know about it. So after I read this article that had to do with I am versus I have, it really stuck with me. So after reading that, I started saying I have OCD. And it took a while for me to really understand why I needed to say I have rather than I am. Because for a really long time, I identified as obsessive compulsive disorder. That was who I was. I was just the girl with OCD. And when I started this mental transition of letting go of my obsessive compulsive thoughts and not letting it really control me, that I really felt free. And it took a while for me to kind of get to the point of understanding that I'm not my OCD. My OCD is not me. And as soon as I started believing that I have OCD, that OCD was just a really teeny tiny part of who I was, that I wasn't free. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. Now, 2 years later, I can say, when people ask me about my OCD, they'll come up to me and be like, "You're OCD, right?" And I'm like, I have OCD. Like, it's not who I am. So instead of saying I am, tell yourself that you have. Because once you reclaim your life and you don't let the OCD control you anymore, I can 100% guarantee you that your recovery with OCD will be a lot smoother. And I'm not going to say that it's faster, but you have changed your mentality and you've taken control of your life. And for me, this was definitely the first step in taking my recovery seriously. I'm about over a year with my current therapist, and I'd say he's worked miracles with me, because if you told me a year ago that I could leave my house without a huge bottle of hand sanitizer or disinfectant wipes, I would have laughed in your face. And for me, it really did start with changing my mentality of I am OCD to I have OCD. Because once you stop identifying with your disorder, then people will stop seeing you as your disorder. Alright guys, that is all I have for today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!